guys, welcome back. So today is going to be a contouring video. I'm going to do one side of my face in a certain type of contour and the other side with a different type of contour. So I have touched on this briefly through some past videos, but I wanted to make a full dedicated video to this subject. For me, I do contour sort of both ways. I mean, there's a gazillion ways to contour, but we're gonna be focusing on two main types of ways to contour. The two that I'm demonstrating today, I do both on my face. One is going to be to sort of slim out and get that very chiseled cheekbone right under here. And then the other one is going to lift, make your apples of your cheeks a lot fuller looking, bring the brightness to the center of the face rather than bringing it out all the way. So it's gonna be two different types of contour, and you're gonna see as I'm doing this how it's incredible to me that just with makeup and highlighting and contour and all of that is bringing light to the face and dark tones to the face and tricking the eye to see something that's different to enhance whatever naturally that you are born with that you want to bring out. Everybody is a little bit different. If you feel like this is actually a perfect time, right after the holidays, everybody feels like a little like chunky and a little swollen. So one side of the face is going to definitely help that. And the other side is going to be for, again, lifting, and it's also going to help when maybe you feel like your face is falling, you've aged a little bit and you want to lift more rather than like sculpt. That's going to do that. Sorry, I'm gonna talk through this whole video, so we're going to try to get through it quickly, but let's just start. I already did did I bring it over here? No, but I put a little bit of the Milani Conceal and Perfect foundation in light beige, I believe. So we're gonna start off. Let me throw this hair behind me. First, we're picking up Fawn by Anastasia Beverly Hills, and this is their contour stick. This has a grayish undertone, so it's gonna give you that sort of tricking of the eye because our natural shadows have more of a cool tone rather than a warm tone shadow to it. So let's do this side with the lifted sort of contour way. So what we're gonna do here is you're gonna follow right underneath, you can feel it with your hand, right underneath your cheekbone. So as you can see, this one has a very curved edge. And on this side, we're gonna do the same thing, but we're gonna go straight down like that. It's not a lot of product. You're gonna see when you blend out, it's gonna make a major difference. So add just a little bit more. I'm gonna blend that out with my Contour 201 from ePearl. I know, surprise, surprise. Also, when placing your contour, you want it a little bit thicker here and sort of taper off. So you can have a little bit more of a heavy hand up by your ear. Not too close to ear though, because then you're gonna get it in your hairline, and we don't want that. That's like, oh my God, when I did the glitter makeup challenge, you guys probably saw it was, and I was reading your comments, I was dying laughing about trying to get it off my face. It was like, I was able to get it off my face, but it was in my hairline forever, even after I washed it. Okay, so that's one side, and then this side, we're gonna do the same thing and blend it, push it into the skin. I like this because it has nice thin edges, and you can really buff out those fine edges so easily without putting too much product in a certain area. Okay, that's about right. Now I'm gonna go in with another stick foundation. This is in the color beige, and it's a little tiny bit lighter than my foundation. You could just use a typical foundation that's a little bit lighter, and I'm just gonna clean up that bottom. And I'm gonna do that same line right underneath, just like that, and follow that line. Same thing. I'm gonna take the edges of this and just kind of sweep back and forth first. Up, I'm just gonna go down with it. Now for some concealer, I'm gonna pick up the color Dawn. This is the Skin Sculpting one by Ofra. This side, we want all of this to have that really sharpness. So we're gonna go all the way. I'm gonna start down our nose here. Ooh. Oh, dropped it. We're gonna go from the side of your nose all the way up. We're gonna draw some tribal signs on our face. That's what it looks like. And for this side, we're gonna do the same thing down the nose, but now this time we're just gonna concentrate on the center portion of the face. same sort of thing, just this one is gonna be brought really far out. This is gonna go a little bit further down and stay towards the center of the face. Let's put a little bit on the chin here. Highlight the forehead with this bad boy. Now I'm gonna take my Real Techniques Beauty Blending Sponge and we're gonna start blending away. Nice thing about this too, you can clean up, if you want a very sharp wing, you could just clean it right up so easily. Alright, we're gonna pick back up the brush and just fade this out. Depending on the size of your forehead and how big or small you want it, it's gonna be how wide you take that lighter part. If you want a wider forehead, definitely bring it out further. If you want a smaller forehead, bring down the contour a little bit more. If you find that you have a big chin and you don't want to pronounce it, don't put the highlighter on or the concealer on to highlight. I'll warm up the face a little bit with the color Deep. This is a concealer by Too Faced, the Born This Way concealer. And I'm gonna go right above that shadow and just place a couple of dots. As you see, guys, this is not a lot of product. I'm putting just a tiny bit and it definitely changes the shape. On the side, same up, kind of horseshoe or a rainbow sort of shape. For blush, I'm picking up Posy Tint by Benefit for this side of face, for the very lifted, rounded cheekbone. I really love using this product, or a like a cream blush, but especially this product. For this type of contour, I don't always use this. I use typically more, I mean I do sometimes, but I typically like to use a powder, but just so we're kind of even on both sides, I'm gonna use the same color on both. Also guys, this dries very quickly and sort of stains, so you have to work quickly with this product. So this one we're going to, let me talk first before I put it on, so I can buff it out quickly. So this one we're going to just stay in this sort of area right here, right at the, like closer to your nose than we're gonna do on the other side, as you'll see. Pick up a stippling brush for this and just stipple that in. And then for this side of the face, we're just gonna go dot, dot, dot. I'm gonna grab my Cover FX Translucent Powder in Translucent Light. So we're gonna follow all that same step, follow that line. And then I'm gonna go down the middle. And then for this side, straight down. Also, if you guys really feel like you want to slim out your face even more, you could take this contour and just very slightly bring it down. I'm talking about like the tiniest bit, because it can tend to look a little bit masculine, but if you feel like, again, you put on the pounds for after the holidays or whatever it is, you can take a little bit and just very slightly go down just to create a little bit of shadow, and it'll give you a more like kind of face. And let's do the nose. Alright, so now I'm going to contour the nose while that is baking, and I'm just going to take a little bit of my Hoola bronzer and go down the nose, soften that up, and bronze my face a little bit with the Americano bronzer from Ofra using my Eve Pearl fan. I'm just going to very slightly bronze up the face. We're gonna go on the side of the chin like this. See that? And then we're gonna go backwards and then blend it down. We're just gonna go right under the chin, not the little cut. Always take it down a little bit so we don't have a demarcation. We don't want to have different color faces. No, no, no. Let's go ahead and take this bake off, guys. Onto some highlighter. I'm picking up my trusty Artist Couture. This is in the color Gold Digger. For this side, we're going to be using my Morphe Y13, and I am going to follow that sort of straight line here And I just put that at the tips. And I'm gonna first place it down. And then go ahead and buff it out. For this side, I'm gonna be using my Morphe Y14. And we're gonna place that a little bit closer in. There we have the lifted side. Can you see? The sculpted side. Amazing, right? It's so crazy what makeup can do. That's why I love makeup. I think it's so much fun that you can play around. You were born with one face. If there's little things that you like and you want pronounced more, enhance them, or you'd rather, have them toned down a little bit, you can do that too. So yeah, anyways, I'll see you guys later. Bye.